God cannot lie but can change his mind. God said 2 million people will enter the promised land. Only 2 got into the promised land. Now, when you say, I say God changed his mind, it's in this context. It's not as though the promise of God over your life will no more be fulfilled. But because you've broken the condition, heaven is not committed to fulfilling the desires. The commitment of God, the commitment of heaven is triggered by your act of service. I know many of us are hearing things like, Jesus has done everything. Jesus has done everything. Okay, he has done everything. But you must understand that Jesus, the only thing Jesus did for you is to redeem your soul. Jesus didn't die for you to pass exams. If you don't read, you will fail. Jesus didn't die for you to be rich. If you don't work hard and you don't have a good and honest heart, you'll be stranded. Jesus didn't do everything for you. What Jesus did for you was your redemption. That is all Jesus did. But it is your understanding how to walk with Jesus that now activates every other part. Anything that is attentively understudied will be accurately understood. Anything that is attentively understudied will be accurately understood. When you attentively understudy the works of God, the standard of God, you are a businessman, you are an entrepreneur, you are a singer, and all you know, the only relationship you have is with your boys and just come give the relief. As you step up the pulpit, there's no relationship with God. You will end up an entertainer. You will phase out. But take somebody who has a relationship with God, who is a believer in the secret, who has the God of heaven as a friend, a personal relationship with God that makes impact. How come men are still relevant? How come men in the music world are still relevant? It begins with the basis of having a personal revelation of God. They were around and God came out by himself. So when the Philistines saw that their God that protected them was gone, normally they believe in servicing their gods. And this time around, the God that was now God of the Philistines was the God of heaven, because their God was gone. And a lot of negative things were happening. They began to beg Israel, come and carry. Can I say this before I go further? Whoever took what belongs to you will be so frustrated and return it.